Kirk Duckwall, the House Geek here with Mastermind, the Market Your Real Estate Stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, we're still tracking into a stronger and stronger market. Well, what exactly does that mean? We'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, I want to make sure to mention our upcoming class that I mentioned a few weeks ago. Home inspections and disclosures, navigation, and negotiation. In this class, we're going to deep dive into the required disclosures for sellers, what you want to be reviewing as buyers, as well as the inspections that you want to look at doing, whether you're a seller, whether you're a buyer, covering the whole gamut of what's out there. I'm going to put a link below for more information on this class. It's coming up. It's a free class, Saturday, March 8th, 10:30, Eagan Community Center. All right, let's dive into the data and take a look at what's going on in the market today. Okay, so we're going to start off new listings into the marketplace. Still tracking behind last year a little bit, which is keeping that inventory down. You'll see that in a second. We were at 1022 new listings, up slightly to 1053, but that's down overall last year's 1131. Pending sales tracking down as well, although up week over week. So yeah, last year 804, this year 728. And as mentioned, that inventory running just a little bit behind where we were last year, which is making that market definitely more competitive for buyers out there. Some other data points we're looking at is the total showing activity. Big jump. We went from 2627 up to 3117. This is ahead of last year's showing activity by 19%. This is making the showings per listing average on the rise as well. 4.99 up to 5.43. This is in the 250 to 500K price point. As mentioned in previous videos, anytime that we're above 4, this is where things are getting competitive. So the market, just like the weather, is definitely heating up out there. So yeah, tracking ahead by 9%. So where does that put us on the market meter scale? Well, that is at a 6.52. So really close to where we rounded out February last year at a 6.7. So down just a little bit, but still pretty strong market conditions and gaining on last year. So what does that mean on that market meter scale as we look at that? So here's balanced market right at 5. As we cross into seller's market range at 6.52, so still kind of a mild seller's market range, but moving into warmer and warmer territory. So what's the activity levels that we are seeing out there? Okay, so some pretty big changes. Inspections waived is definitely up from its low point. I think it got down to like 18%, something like that. So it's now 27% of the time inspections are being waived out there. Pre-MLS sales very low as typically they are. Cash transactions coming down. So that means the conditions aren't as good for like investors out there at this point in time. And yeah, we're seeing that market strengthening. So yeah, average purchase price to list price, 100.9, median at 100%. So pretty strong market conditions. Notable point though, this is one bright spot for buyers. Their sellers' contributions towards closing costs, 38% of the time, taking that into consideration. And then contingent on the sale of another property, we're seeing that come down as well, only 8% of the time. Another thing, though, showing strength in the market, appraisal gap guarantees up to 10% of the time, and the cancellation rate only at about 7%. So things are getting better and better for sellers and more competitive for buyers. We're still tracking that likely peak market activity in the end of March timeline, and if this warm weather continues, it might creep its way a little bit closer to middle of March. We'll just see where weather brings us with that. Hopefully, you found this information valuable. And again, please try to come check out this class. Whether you're buying or selling, this will be a great class for you because we're going to touch on things a lot of people don't even think about as they approach the buying or selling process. So, get you ready for that and get in depth on those negotiation techniques, whether you're buying or selling there. So, yeah, I'm putting a link below to those free tickets. As always, if you have any real estate questions, please feel free to reach out. Take care and have a great week.